how the weather is or where you guys are located, but where I'm at, there's a very, very, excuse me, heavy thunderstorm going on right now. So I just kind of felt led to pull some messages for my viewers. So we have lavender, surround yourself with love. But as you can see on the thumbnail, that message was the world awaits you. So as far as for those who are divine, who are really devoted, and they mean who they are, right? They mean well. Those who are pure of spirit, pure in heart, carrying the gospel of peace, the gospel of truth, the gospel of justice, right? These messages, my messages pertain to these individuals. I just want to make that very clear, all right? Divine feminines and masculines. So we have surround yourself with love here. So I just closed out with Cancer's reading, and something I've been channeling the last few days was us creating our own love potions. So that's like using a healthy base for skin, which would be like grapeseed oil, coconut oils, olive oils. So using something like that, and then adding certain herbs, right? So creating our own potions and elixirs that serve certain purposes, right? Including self-love or healing, forgiveness, mourning, helping us through the grieving process. So some individuals are definitely going through a grieving process right now. That's also why we had the mourning card came out. But the world awaits you. So understanding this healing energy that you have, that your presence exudes, and why you're here, right? Your purpose and just the necessity, the need for you, the demand for your kind of energy. So we have the number 19, the number 7 or 197. So there could be some significance to that number. We'll look into that. And then we also have swords. So making changes here, releasing some things, releasing things that just, you know, it's not really useful. It's not of any use anymore. It could have been of some use before, but no more, right? So allowing these things to pass, right? We have escapists, coming home to yourself and releasing these escapism, these different ways of escaping your reality, right? Or your thoughts, your emotions. Just because look at that. Just because things or the discomfort level is intense, right? Or intensified. So not running away from ourselves when things get tough, because we experience that in other people, right? Through our friends and our family. So we have to also release this energy of doing that to ourselves, abandoning ourselves. So this self-abandonment habit that a lot of people have developed. You know, I've never noticed this sword on her bag, but this was the next card that came out. Something about the root chakra here. So cutting off habits or just debilitated root chakra habits when it comes to our survival, our basic needs, and all of these things, not becoming obsessed or allowing those things to really rule us and dictate our happiness, our satisfaction, our actions, our deeds, you know, our choices. So we have confidence. It comes with time and practice. 23. Wow, this is okay. So we have 30, 32, and 23. So something about these numbers as well. We'll pull that up in a minute. All right, what other messages do you have for us? So like I was saying, for Cancer reading, definitely looking more into our own divination practices here, practicing divination for ourselves. So we have dragons, slay them all. So this has a lot to do with thoughts and communication as well, because we got a lot of swords coming out, or just our mental perceptions. All right, so I do want to go through each sign, but let's pull up these numbers first. Also, number 11, sun, paint the sun back into your sky. So this is talking about how to self-generate joy, how to self-generate peace, how to self-generate love. So everyone having to learn this lesson here. Okay. I didn't even realize today was the 27th. So after we get these numerical messages, I'm going to go through each sign. See what messages come out for each sign. Alright, so we got night 197. another thing too, you guys are going to be guided, or going to be like led to certain crystals or certain like items and stuff that's like basically your energy is magnetizing you to these things. Like for example, I went to a crystal emporium on yesterday, and every damn near I picked up at least 3 crystals that had my life path number on it. Like, and they all were different. They had different price tags on it, and they weren't showing. And it's like I done picked up like at least 3 crystals when I were there that had the number 33 on it. So something about noticing your numerical DNA, or something about seeing signs of your energy of who you are, clarity of who you are, because you could have you're definitely going to encounter energies that try to contradict, you know, this appealing to your roots, like to your true spiritual self and oneness and what spirituality actually is. You're going to encounter energies, whether that's online or whatever the case may be, to try to contradict this, right? Or make you doubt who you are, doubt your identity, doubt this whole concept. Okay. Another thing too, I was led to this crystal. It starts with a V. I can't really think of what it's called right now, but it's from Morocco. And I remember the lady, when she was telling me more about it and what it was called and all this, she told me that it was a crystal for the Aries energy. So some of you guys know that I'm born on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. So that's another example about items, sacred items, right? You being magnetized, or you and the item magnetizing towards each other. So like this gravitational pull, you're going to be having a gravitational pull to sacred items, tools, and stuff like that. Even if it's feathers. I've been finding a lot of feathers these past couple of weeks. And there was like a halt, like a long time in between when I wasn't finding feathers at all. Right? Okay, so angel number 197 says, pay close attention. Paying close attention. Okay. So this is talking about not being afraid of changes that are happening. Change is inevitable where growth is concerned. Change is inevitable where growth is concerned. And you know, every time you cut your hair, it's like when you cut your hair or when you cut the grass, like it still grows back vibrant, right? And even healthier. So it's kind of like that concept. It makes me think about the Libra energy. So, you know, Libra is also ruled by Venus, but Libra is the scales. Libra is also the Queen of Swords in tarot. And the Queen of Swords is talking about like a person who's very sharp or intellectual, a very smart individual here, you know, who don't take no bullshit. Like a very discerning through illusions type of person. However, they're still loving, but you know, they don't play when it comes to the truth. Like they still are truthful people. They want justice in love. So justice in love will lead to some things needing to be removed, right? Uncovered, cut out, casted out, released. So it says, therefore, you need to pay attention to aspects that deal with attaining your destiny. Do not wait any longer. Everything else can wait, but you need to ensure that you are on the right path first. So this could even talk about, like I said, some things being brought to a halt here just so you can see clearly, right? And know clearly that you're on your right path. Okay. So this says, as parents, your children are always in your mind, and that is how it should be. Genuine love for your children will make you think about them all the time. However, number 197 tells you that you need to resist the urge to let your parental role take over your marriage role. So that's a message for somebody. As much as you love your children, love your spouse. So this is needing to find a balance in your dispersion of love here, something like that. Your spouse came before your children, and they need to be assured of their position in your life. Seeing 197 everywhere is a sign that you should never substitute your spouse with your children. All of them need your full attention. Keep working hard to attain your desired growth. Dedicate yourself to more healing in your life, which I'm sure we're doing that. It says the healing process might be painful, but focus on what you will achieve after healing. So the rainbow after the storm, right? These are thunderstorm messages. So do not fear or be afraid of the changes that's happening around you whenever they are happening. These are changes that are willing miracles into your life if you believe it to be so. So it has a lot to do with your perception, how you choose to perceive these challenges, right? So it says to have faith and courage to work for the best things in your life. Spiritual meaning of this number also wants you to accept the forgiveness of those who ask. It is high time that you moved on from your past without baggage. Embrace a new process in your life. So what I just thought about just now of there's a scripture that talks about if your brother smite you or something a certain amount of times, but they come and apologize the same amount of times, forgive them or whatever, or some shit like that. So it's just a lot of unnecessary energy that we hold on to, and I feel like a lot of people can confuse this and think that it's doing something to the other person. This is not saying that they're not going to go through their necessary karma and stuff like that. But let's say, all right, think about this. Let's say you're still not forgiving something or a trespass that this person caused on you. But this person, you know, they're repentant. They're remorseful, you know, before the face of God. This may not be in your face, but they're remorseful and they're repentant before the face of God, you know, and they understand their wrongs, you know, being accountable and stuff like that. You know, this could even account for, you know, maybe individuals did try to reach out to you, but, you know, unfortunately they weren't able to because you didn't, you know, allow them that privilege anymore. But that doesn't mean that they still didn't make the effort to try to do so. So it's because you didn't hear it from these people directly or not yet, right? This is also talking about those individuals who went before God, you know, like, and who really were true about this, right? So let's say you still stuck on something, like you still holding on to the grudge, but they've already went before God, you know, and received their forgiveness, but you're still holding on to unnecessary weight and baggage and fears, like, or the emotional memory and allowing that to control, like, your now and your future. Who is it causing more harm upon, even though the original act, you know, wasn't done by you, right? So forgiveness is also talking about a new or a renewed way of understanding forgiveness. Okay, so the pain you are experiencing right now should change you. So it's meant to change you for good. It should not make you rude, but it should make you understanding. Angel number 197 cautions you against sinking yourself into more trouble just because you face difficult situations in your life. Let the challenges you face in life make you stronger to face life, right? Because if you think about it, the more, like, I feel like, a message that I had got the other day, right? You know, when you go running or when you do a lot of cardio, it strengthens your heart. People who exercise genuinely have a stronger cardiovascular system than others who don't work out, right? Because most of the time, you know, people who are not as active, especially if they don't, you know, have a healthy diet or lifestyle, whatever. I'm not going to say diet. They don't have a healthy way of living or eating or, you know, this, that, and the third. That means, you know, it can cause a lot of plaque to build up in your arteries, right? So this talks about, you know, even in loving, like, you know, taking that brave, courageous, vulnerable act to love another person, or, you know, to put your heart, like, put your heart in a vulnerable state of being. Even if you do get hurt, you know, this still strengthens your heart, believe it or not. Like, this is why it says, even in your weakness, you are made stronger. In your weakness, you are strong, right? So even though we may feel weak from having to feel these things and this discomfort here and this pain, in actuality, it's strengthening our wisdom. It's strengthening, you know, our character. It's strengthening who we are, right? It's strengthening our perception, our discernment, our intuition, because we want to be more careful and cautious about not, you know, allowing the same things to happen again or reoccur or repeating cycles, right? So there's a strengthening that happens during that weakening, right? Oh, I wanted to see if they did 19, but it's fine. So number 7 is the number. I'll do each of them, but that one stood out. So number 1 is the number that shows the beginning of something new. It represents all those new ideas that are bubbling within you. Do not hesitate to try them out. Make the change to surround yourself with love, right? To come home to yourself, right? And any darkness that's trying to crowd out or block out your sun, your joy, your solar plexus, slay that shit. Slay them all. Slay them all, because you have the experience. It's like, okay, I'm gonna tell you. So, for example, I think it's David. Before David slayed Goliath, which is the giant, there was other, very powerful creatures that he had to slay first, right? So it's like a leveling up within your inner man, right here, spiritual self, right? So number 9 is the number of finalities. So we got completion and finality, as well as a new beginning, right? It denotes an end to a particular situation or condition. This condition that contradicts your confidence here. This means that you will be required to let go of some things you might currently think are okay. Letting go is part of growth, as it creates space to be filled by the things that matter in your life. Okay, the number 7 is the number of completeness. It is the number that shows wholeness. It is why this number appears at the end of the series. Wholeness. All right, angel number 19, meaning, so that was the first number that came out, shows that after starting new projects and letting go of situations that do not build you, your life will be streamlined to your destiny path, opposed to fate, right? And begin growing to reach wholeness. Number 97 points out qualities in you, right? Because we're reading all these numbers here. 7. So 97. Qualities in you that will assist you to win battles. Qualities like your strong willpower and your inner strength. So this has a lot to do with the solar plexus, y'all. The solar plexus represents your willpower, your confidence, your self-esteem here. So this being repaired, strengthened, healed. Qualities like your strong willpower and your inner strength. So your willpower and your inner strength assisting you to win battles. So it makes me, so another thing that I'm getting about this escape is about the scripture that says, I will always provide you an escape, right? Even if you got to paint your own goddamn light, you got to paint your own sun, or you have to be the light in a situation of darkness, right? That surrounds you, right? So this is talking about the ability to generate light from self, to generate these things that you want to feel, or that you wish the people around you would exude. Well, instead of that, you just be the one that exuded, right? Number 11. So also, 197 urges you not to give up on your aspirations. Instead, embrace every form of healing that will make you a better person. When you are expecting something good in your life, have faith that you will receive it. Unfortunately, good things never come easily. That's a lie. There are times you will have to undergo pain to achieve success. Now, I'm not going to agree. I don't agree with it that it never comes easily. I don't agree with that. But anyway, you get what they're trying to say. But that's why we got to have discernment. Feel me? Can't go off just every fucking thing you read. You got to discern through this shit. All right. So I want to do 11 too. Let's look at 11. Okay, so if you friends with me on my Facebook, you'll see the Left Eye and Tupac video that I did today. However, for anyone else who don't follow me on there, it's not going to be posted until the morning. I don't know why YouTube do my videos like that. They post all my videos late, like in the morning. I don't know why. Okay, but something about the Pegasus star system, those individuals who are going to feel drawn to that video, something about the Pegasus star system, I don't know, they told me to mention it again. Okay. Wow. So, number 11 is the master number that is related to karma. This number is also a symbol of spiritual awakening. Master number 11 is also called teacher, which means that it can teach you lessons that are very important for your life. This is not what I'm looking for. Another thing too, like when y'all reading numerical meanings, angel numbers and all that shit, make sure you really read through it, because there's like a lot of repetition of like the basic things of divine, like the divine inheritance that we receive like as a part of the covenant. Like it gets rehearsed a lot, so you have to look for the things, you have to look for the stuff in the numbers that are, you know, that really pop out, right? So angel number 11 is highly spiritual. So new beginnings and opportunities that are going to appear in front of you. A symbol of high energy, intuition, enthusiasm, and creative energy. You should think more of your life purpose and use your creative energy. You should let your intuition guide you and reminding you that it is time for a spiritual wake. So you see what I'm saying? They're just repeating this shit. It's probably with somebody trying to capitalize off of it, honestly. Important to have faith in yourself and your abilities. Working with other people to help you become, you should work with other people because it will help you become their leader. You have to be an example for others and to motivate them with your ideas and beliefs. Eliminating all negative people and negative thoughts from your life. You should not have unnecessary people in your life, but you should focus on the right people and things. This is what Tupac was talking about as well. These were his messages. Try to surround yourself with positive people and positive thoughts, because they will have a positive impact on your work. So this talks about having a mission to help other people and to serve humanity. Okay. So this is saying that your love life will be much better in the future, period. If you have problems in your relationship, they will be solved very soon. If you are in a good and long relationship, it will be even better in the future, period. It also symbolizes new beginnings and good changes. If your relationship is not good at all, and if you feel that you deserve something better, then you should leave this relationship behind you. It may be the time for something new, so you should not lose your time with something or someone that is not important. So number 11 is a symbol of the spiritual messenger, and it represents internal conflicts. You should have in mind that your angels want to protect you from pain and make you happy. They love you and they want to help you make good decisions and follow the right path in your life. You may have to, or you may be facing having to choose between your career and your love life, or between your family and your love. Even though it may be hard to balance between these things, you will have to make an important decision. But of course, not alone. Don't forget to listen to your instincts and intuition, because they will never deceive you. Alright, they're basically just fucking repeating themselves. So we got the gist of that. I want to go deeper with y'all. So let's start with Aries. usually start with whatever sign we're in. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll start with Cancer. All right. What message do you have for Cancer? What do Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? You are not allowing yourself to relax. You judge yourself overcritically and harshly. Release this. Cancer. You are like Sabrina, and that's why they are mad. Conjuring demons, hexes, spell casting out of jealousy and envy. Trying to keep you on edge about shit, or always anticipating some type of danger or betrayal or some fake shit. Unable to function without melanin consumption. What? Faking spirituality and consciousness for inclusion to mass deception, capitalizing. So something about a person like this in your energy, or you feeling this way about somebody, having some type of inkling about somebody doing this shit. This person could be a different race. It says your partner, this person is loyal and faithful. You can trust this connection. Allow yourself to be loved. Or maybe you, For some people, this could have something to do with a what you call it? What is it called? An interracial relationship. Maybe you could have doubt this person's like if this person was sincere spiritually. And then we have clearing out demonic forces in the dream state, so your dreams may not be too clear, but you will know what you must. All right, so I guess we can start clarifying this stuff for y'all. Something about you not trusting the messages that you're getting, but you're being guided and led. So Spirit says, I'm always with you. Remember my promises. Do not fear your gifts. But this came out in reverse. So I kind of want to get like 2 more of these before we clarify it. It says, many are intimidated by your authentic intensity. As a result, some may feel inadequate and find it difficult interacting with you. So this could be, something about a fake spiritualist. Some may feel you are too smart, scary, intuitive, fear that you are a witch, inferiorities regarding social expectations. Yeah, so this could be somebody there could be someone that's racist here, because it says unable to function without melanin consumption. So somebody could be like trying to steal some type of energy, or I don't know, something about your intuitive gifts. But let's clarify. Alright. Clarify faking spirituality and consciousness for inclusion. Contentment and optimism. What I'm feeling is somebody who is a skeptic. Somebody who's a skeptic. If I'm saying that right. I don't know why I'm picking up energy. Like, you may think that somebody is faking consciousness or spirituality with you, like just to date you or just to fuck with you or something like that. But we have contentment and optimism. So this could talk about somebody who genuinely is optimistic about learning more. So you could have more knowledge or more wisdom about this, or just you could be more spiritual than they are. This partner. Let's see. Yeah, because we got wisdom and accumulation. So accumulation of wisdom here. Then we have lust, reverse, and nurturing. This person truly is nurturing. This person is sincere. They're not just fucking with you. They're not just lusting after you. This is somebody who is genuinely sincere here. Yeah, because we got confusion reverse. So you could have been confused about this energy because of a lot of constructs or societal expectations that's put out surrounding relationships, or who we should be with, who we should date, who we are allowed to love or be loved by. Something like that. But needing to release this confusion here. Confusion reverse. Yeah. So trusting these messages, because you've obviously not been doing that. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Some may feel you are too smart, scary, intuitive. So this could do with like this person's communication with you. Maybe this is what made you doubt them or feel like, you know, they weren't sincere. Unity. Some may feel you are too smart, scary, intuitive, fear that you are a witch, inferiority regarding social expectations. So this person could be intimidated by you, but it's like it's like it's an intimidation, but also what makes them want you even more, or like even more intrigued by you. It's not a competitive energy though. It's definitely not a competitive energy. Yeah, so you could have been like in a deep analysis, like examining the vibration of this connection here, because we got opposition. This person could be this could have something to do with a Leo. I don't know why I'm picking up like a royal energy here though, because we got the peacock and then the lion right behind that. So you give me clarity regarding this person, regarding this partner. So synthesis reverse. This is what came out in the two-pot and left-eye reading, and it was the Pegasus. So this is a Pegasus. The Pegasus talks about like poetry, arts, merging the spirit with or grounding like the spirit in this earth realm. Being able to generate waters by something about the Pegasus stomping their foot into the ground to literally generate a spring of water here. And then we have the Ankh. So, this says purpose reverse. Okay, so we have defense reverse as well, and purpose. So I don't know if this could represent not defending your purpose here, because I was channeling like us no longer abandoning ourselves or abandoning our gifts, abandoning ourselves because of our gifts and our abilities, because they're so intimidating, or can create necessary reconstruction, let's just say that, or catalytic effects or outcomes, right? Because there's definitely like some level of abandoning your intuition here when it says for this to come out reverse. Look, doubt. So no longer doubting these transformations. Or this is the Phoenix. This represents wisdom as well. So a lot of cosmic universal wisdom, because we have the serpent and the Phoenix wrapped together. But like, I don't know, it's like not working against your energy, because it's going to automatically create internal conflict here. And that was mentioned in that 197 number. I'm going to move on. With Cancer. Let's see. Let's give us a closing out card for Cancer. Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. And take a chance on them. Something about feeling guilty by entertaining this person or whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's because of like a characteristic trait or something about them that's different. Because this person has I forgot what this is called. This discoloration of skin. I don't know, but something about this person's physical appearance here, or physical characteristics. But they said do it for you. Do it for you and release your guilt. Just because other people, you know. Anyway. I'm not about to repeat myself. Alright, so let's move on to Leo. I need to make sure all my cards are upright. I'm really enjoying this thunder though. Alright. Infertility attacks. Okay, Leo. Attempts to destroy lineage, generations, bloodlines. Your seed is protected. Your children will only be birthed in safety. So you guys could have been questioning whether or not you can conceive. Whether or not you can conceive or something like that. But this is saying the only reason that this is on halt is because they're just making sure your surroundings, your environment, everything, like it's going to be safe. Like you're going to be safe and secure. You never have to do it their way. Blazing new paths with the divine. Right. So this could have been some people wishing ill on you, or wishing ill on like your happiness here, which is like how everybody wants a family here. So yeah, this is somebody who wanted you to be addicted to drugs, or like, I don't know, like sex or something like that, sexually loose here. Just because you're doing something different, you're doing something in an unconventional way here. Like you're deriving your abundance in an unconventional way. This is talking about honoring your path. And it says birth control designed to destroy womb, cause infertility, cause hypertension, high blood pressure, ulcers, and hysteria. All right, so you could have been on birth control at some point. Or someone could have encouraged you to do this, like maybe, I don't know, a family member or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe you just bought into that deception at one point. You didn't know better. And you could have fears regarding your ability to conceive, but Spirit is saying that the only reason it hasn't happened yet is because they're waiting. It's like things needing to be woven behind the scenes before, you know, they're allowed the seed to come here. So it says, I'm going to read it. It says, there is no ancient god, goddess, empress, emperor, pharaoh, scientist from Kemet that is... Okay, let me be clear when I say this, because this is going to be a trigger warning. There is no ancient god, goddess, empress, emperor, pharaoh, scientist from Kemet that is white or European. So, you need to hear that for whatever reason. Unable to function without melanin consumption. And then we have rapid speed, increase, and inclination. Yeah, so some of you guys could have definitely undergone like some type of injustice regarding like medicine or prescription, or even just birth control, but some type of injustice you've experienced here. relationship conflict spells. So someone's sending energy to try to create conflict within your relationships, you and your partner. Something about drug, prostitution rings or bust. So I don't know like what kind of path or like what your career may be. It could have something to do with exposing certain shit. We got opioid pandemic. Excuse me, zombie land, hidden addictions, a death wave or a surge. Then we have fires, explosions, bombs, burning, and gases. So you could have been channeling some messages regarding this opioid crisis, regarding something with fires and explosions or gases. I'm getting different things here, so. What other messages do you have for the sign of Leo? Draining resources, greed, excessive mining, depletion, earth, pollution, disrespect, and judgment. So something about some fires or some gases or something regarding a mine. Excessive mining, just doing way too much mining. Yeah, and it's causing climate issues. I don't know. I don't know if this is related like to infertility issues. But something about drug addiction and trying to mute people's consciousness, their awareness, trying to hide the cures, trying to because cure came out reverse. It said looks are deceiving. Sometimes less is more. Gratitude and focus on contributing virtuous energy. So you're being encouraged to focus on contributing virtuous energy, or just conjuring this, regenerating this energy within your life, within your own life. So it says father sexually attracted to own daughter, granddaughter, niece, or sister. So some significance for that for you. And then we have, so this father, whoever this is, could be calling it something it is not, so others will put down their guard and believe lies. So something about a perverse father here, a sexually perverse father, lying about their intentions or their perverse ways here. But it says mask off. This person is being exposed or could be exposed at this time. It says the additions cannot cover up the truth. So I don't know what these additions, these additions could range from anything. It could be from people co-signing them, covering shit up for them. This could be like their materials or their reputation, their image, relying on some type of image or something, some type of support here to keep these things hidden. Y'all shit all over the place, Leo. You will be moving. So you will be moving. If you haven't already, some of you guys will be moving or relocating unexpectedly in the near future. It says hold the vision. The current situation is temporary. This current situation is temporary. So somebody could definitely be trying to put a halt on like just your ascension journey or just your progress, your forward movement here. So whether that's just you progressing in your family life by trying to create infertility issues, or you just your expansion, something about your expansion. And then we have judgment for unlawful deaths for selfish gain. And then an error to destroy melanin-rich spiritual potency. So something you need to know about that, Leo. Yeah, this one came out twice for you too, about big form of witchcraft. So some of you guys could have definitely been impacted by that, or you could be some type of messenger regarding this. So we have accumulation. Something about evidence or something, some information accumulating here. We have contentment and wisdom. So this accumulated wisdom and contentment, this has accumulated for you over time to help you stay more rooted and grounded here. Transformation. So, ooh, there could be something about a death here, or just you being transformed. Then we got questioning reverse, desire reverse, complexity reverse, abandonment reverse, and then we have purpose in the upright. Something about you not questioning yourself or questioning your gifts here, are like a very keen sense of like perception or receptivity, like something like it's like you're very sensitive to spirit, to information. Like you can pick up information like about all type of shit that's really going on, like deeply and secret here, and you could be doubting the complexity of these things that you're picking up. Or this is saying like to abandon like questioning these, like the complexities of who you are, or some shit like that. Desire reverse. Clarify desire reverse for Leo. Stand up for yourself. Bitch fire. Clarify desire reverse for Leo. So this will also talk about an energy here trying to make you question like your desires. It says, mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. Something about music for you as well. Music, being around water, and some birds. Something about birds, messages, receiving communication from the birds as well. So you guys, so this goes back to you picking up on a lot of energy. Like you channel a lot of messages. So whether that's from the water, like you can be out chilling, your ass is channeling shit like directly from the higher realms. You channel shit from the portals of the water. You're channeling messages from the birds and the animals around you, and from music. So this is talking about this complex. And it says, be honest with yourself. So this is being confident in expressing these things that you know. Just because it may sound crazy as hell, it may not be like no evidence to it, but this is talking about speaking these things, like believing in like the visions or the message that you get here. Be honest with yourself, because even if you sit on it, you don't say anything, it's going to cause like discomfort and internal conflict within you. So if you're doing this for the sake of how other people are going to receive you, or people are going to doubt who you are, doubt your abilities, or try to make it seem like you're crazy, or threaten you with abandonment, or whatever that shit, whatever, bruh. Whatever. If you abandon yourself, that's what's going to impact you the worst. Not these other motherfuckers. Go. You don't need someone else to fix you. You don't need someone else to fix you. And it says every hurricane comes to an end. Didn't I say this with thunderstorm messages? Storm. Whoa. Some of you guys could be having a baby soon, or something about a baby here, or a pregnancy. Somebody could be hiding a pregnancy. But this person is holding their stomach and their mouth. They're not speaking up about it. And then there's another pregnant person right here. And it says swimming away from a situation here. And then we have don't seek anyone's approval. So societal expectations, something about societal expectations. And defying logic. Defying logic with your mystical ass, speaking before it even happens. That's what I'm getting for you. So this is also talking about these individuals, or whoever these people are, realizing they gave up gold for sand. Because I'm hearing Andra Day, her song Gold. And she said, I gave up gold for grains of sand slipping through my hand, slipping through my hands. Something about you guys like having like the gift of Reiki, or just something about your hands. Some significance about your hands and your abilities here. And then we have lavender. Surround yourself with loving energy. Whether that's your plants, candles, herbs, teas, or just people who genuinely mean you well. People who are just as, witchy as you are, or, weird and freaky and peculiar as you. Eccentric like you are. Right? People who can respect your differences. Right? People who's into bonfires and going camping, and who's not afraid to be outside or in the woods in the dark and shit like that, under the moonlight. Things that other people will find too complex or I don't know. But that's what I'm getting for you, Leo. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. This came out reverse. So this is talking about having to deal with other energies trying to weave you a crown of thorns that you did not deserve, right? This is why we had drug and prostitution. This is people that wanted you to be either hooked on drugs somewhere, strung out, or prostituting yourself. Clarify drugs, prostitution. Clarify drugs, prostitution. Universe, we're all just stardust. So this is talking about people just getting ahead of themselves, thinking that, I don't know, man, like, who the hell are you to be speaking over somebody else's shit, bruh? Somebody else's life, and not even removing a mote from your own eye. Stars, you can manifest your every wish. So this is something about you showing this, or being an example, showing this to these individuals here. Because like I said, you're doing something, you're doing something differently from how these individuals think you're supposed to do it. That's why we had, you never have to do it their way. Blazing new paths with the divine. So relationship conflict spells, this was designed so that this partner or you wouldn't have like your divine masculine, your divine feminine, to help bring in like more stability or structure, or just that added strength, right? This is talking about wanting you to be out there alone and shit like that, so you can be vulnerable to these kind of things. That's crazy as hell. That is crazy as hell. All right, so we're going to move on to... Who's after Leo? Oh, what's that jump? Who I just did? We did Cancer, Leo. Okay. So, Virgo. I'm hungry. I'm hungry as hell. I've been reading all day. Okay. This is talking about some individuals, somebody being jealous because you're hungry for spiritual knowledge. You're hungry for the things that are actually meaningful, that matters, right? And this is causing rapid growth for you, or increase in your spiritual abilities, an inclination in your gifts and abilities here. All right, so let's do throat chakra attack. Sneaky. Damn, y'all. So we're on Virgo. So Virgo, you guys need to be get you some lapis lazuli, like this lapis lazuli I got around my neck right now. Somebody just said something. What up, boo? So something about lapis for you guys. Some sneaky energy here. So this could be like, those individuals that shade you in joke form, some shit like that. Like they try to act like it's just a joke or some shit, but they trying to be shady. Something about this energy with you, or somebody attempting to attack your throat chakra, silence you, make you feel uncomfortable, or doubt your self-esteem or your confidence here when it comes to speaking up about something or speaking up on a matter, or feeling like you're not qualified to speak on a matter here or something like that. Then we have remarkable for you guys. It says trust your path. This was predestined. Everything will always work out for your highest good. Just watch and trust the divine. For some of you guys who are in partnerships, this says stick to your divine partner. You have both recently undergone an attack to tear you apart, but it made you stronger. Okay, so okay. This was, for some of you guys, this was an attack so that you and your partner wouldn't be communicating properly to each other to cause more discord. So something about trying to silence you or your partner, trying to create less communication here to create more unhappiness. Social Security numerically labeling black people, tracking spiritually illegal acts. This came out reverse. What didn't come out, but it's showing reverse. So this was an attempt to try to slow down some type of rapid growth here because of this this love. Something about partnership generating a lot of growth. It doesn't, like, not just in finances, but just in growth in general, different things. And some individuals trying to slow this down. Remarkable growth is what I'm getting. So, and a jealous ex, stuck in the past, holding a grudge, spiritual attacks, karma, failure to walk away. All right, well, we see who is a part of this. That's crazy. Failure to walk away. So what I'm getting, this can be an individual who has some issue, I guess, communicating their needs properly, communicating their emotions properly. In the past, they could have been very verbally abusive or some shit like this, but still, like, refused to walk away, but thought you were supposed to just sit there and fucking just deal with, you know what I'm saying, the pain, you know, the debris of what that shit causes, right? Making you not want to express yourself and wanting to shut down and this, that, and the third, not talking to nobody high because you feel embarrassed and humiliated, right? Born to lead, reverse. This person don't want you to know that you was born to lead. You was a born leader. And they're not. This person didn't want you to know that. Regrets. We got regrets. And then that came out reverse. Then we have the mouth of a serpent. So this person, when they did choose to communicate, that's the thing about it too. When they chose to communicate, it was like poisonous. Just the effect that it had on you. And something to do with aunties. This could be an auntie involved too, or this person's auntie. Somebody, I don't know, somebody with a fucking, their mouth, their if words could kill. Then we have finish him. Mouths of serpents. So we got public speaking reverse. This is somebody who is definitely trying to silence you from speaking publicly about something, or feeling confident with expressing yourself to others, or something about just feeling afraid or intimidated by people, just more people being exposed to you, your inner you, because they know motherfuckers gonna like the fuck out of you. So something about that. Something about wanting you to hide yourself or to silence yourself, because the more you like really just embrace who you truly are, like the more you align or attract or magnetize those energies that truly are deserving of your energy. Visualization will help aid your reality. Be mindful of what mental thought you give energy to. Choose wisely. So trying to infest your mind with them, with the memory of them, that shit is We on Virgo? Manipulation. Trying to manipulate you with something old. Old ass energy here. Want you to be stuck on them, stuck on the past. Mad because you're not. Why the fuck would you need to be regretful when you played your part, when you was in their lives? I am intimidated. You don't need to be regretful. You don't need to be in the energy of wrath. This person wants you to be mad about them and shit, stuck on them. Watch a lighthearted movie. Meanwhile, your ass watching Netflix or some shit like that. Just enjoying your peace. Enjoying your peace. Look at that. Focus on peace. Focus on peace. Fuck out of here. Tell this motherfucker to watch a lighthearted movie. Like, goddamn, move on. Then we have Elegwa. So the Orisha Elegwa could be working with you. And then we have Egypt, Ancient, and Kemet. So you can have some connections to Kemet, Ancient Kemet. Some of you guys could be authors, or you could be, I don't know, like, definitely some, like, a part of your purpose is communicating something to people, communicating a truth or something to people. Because we have write a book. But somebody was definitely trying to poison your mind here. I don't know if this person is like Trinadian, or I don't know, something about Trinadian, but it came out reverse. I don't know. All right, record or write a song. So this is definitely a person whose gift is to communicate creatively. Your ass could do both. You could do both. You could be put here to do both. Yep, because it says you are the bloodline of Solomon, a divine judge, wise counsel, understanding heart. An understanding heart. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get kicks. This person kept giving you kicks, right? While you were treating them. You're giving them treats. They're feeding you tricks, trickery, spell words, spell casting. Look at this shit. And then looking crazy because you don't want that shit. You don't want that shit. You never wanted it. Deadly intelligence. Deadly intelligence. So this person doesn't like the fact that you're so intellectual, that you trust your intuition and stuff like that, because it makes you deadly. It puts out it puts out whatever their false light was. It cuts off their supply, right? So yeah, so to them, they want to see you as this type of energy here, but this is their energy. Look, running out of time. That is crazy. So something about a tyrannical energy here, running out of time. Oh my God, y'all. Look, I gotta show you what come out. I'm sorry. Anubis. So something about a death here, like literally a death. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Death is knocking. And then we have trust your heart. So this person is really mad because you're not stuck. You that shit is crazy. This person could be lying about their their race. I don't know. I guess this is just information so you can know who this individual is. Then we have rags to riches. And then ancestral beef reverse. So this is definitely one-sided as hell. Look, big man. I'm fucking done, bruh. I'm done, Virgo. I'm fucking done. Because that's funny as hell. This person is really mad. Give me a closing message for Virgo. Give me some closing messages for Virgo. Look at that. Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. So once again, here you are. Why these motherfuckers going through horrid ass towers? Like you just, okay, it's gonna rain. I'm gonna take advantage of this. I'm gonna just meditate, listen to, you know, just the sound of the water. Like, you guys are just being more present. You're being more present, sipping your tea, got your crystals and your flowers, right? So channeling like this peaceful energy here. So grounding yourself, focusing on self-love, focusing on authenticity. That's what I'm getting for you guys. So relax. Keep relaxing. Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. This is for Virgo. And then confidence. It comes with time and practice. So maybe these kind of energy, this person was used to you like kind of double backing, going back and forth, like what's the word? It's not that. But basically like kind of being unwavering between like your higher self and your lower self, or being confident and then doubting yourself, self-doubt. Because this person was definitely feeding you doubt, trying to make you doubtful of your power. They didn't want you to be confident because they was afraid of who will get to benefit from you. Right? Trying to stop you from receiving or from radiating, right, and emanating the true essence of who you are, because they didn't want you to receive that love that you really do deserve, that they knew was better than what the fuck they was giving. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. And this doesn't have to be an actual partner. This could be a family member. Endings are inevitable. Endings are inevitable. And you never needed those wings to fly. So this was definitely somebody trying to cut you off, trying to cut off your ascension, trying to cut off this growth that was coming for you, your evolution, trying to create stagnant energies or make you stuck, trying to trap you. Or trap you in like old painful memories or some shit like that. All right. So we're moving on, Virgo, to, is it Libra? I don't even know what time it is. Okay, I got a little bit more. Time. Okay. That was pretty deep. So if you guys hear about somebody passing away, this person needs to stop playing with your energy. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. It's that simple. They could have walked away. There's people, everybody's given the time to walk away, to correct, to repair, to repent, to choose, make a different choice, right? So, but what you're not going to do, what you're not going to do is have my chosen in doubt. That's what you're not going to do. That's what you're not going to do. So your ass will get moved the fuck on out the way, period. All right, so let's move on to Libra. Which one do I want to pull from for Libra? Damn, I ain't gonna do that because that wouldn't be fair. Okay. What message you have for Libra? Messages for Libra. Oh, wow. Libra. And I'm a Libra rising, so I'm like, oh my fucking God. Fear of the divine feminine prophets. What the fuck, Libra? Fear of the divine feminine prophets. So I can already feel where this is going. Y'all dealing with a lot of fucking distorted fake alpha male energy. These alpha males fucking targeting the Libra, the divine feminine Libra, challenging her thoughts, challenging her perceptions, challenging her knowledge, her wisdom, her intellect. Secret rituals to spellbound the divine feminine prophets. What the fuck? You guys need to be careful with hair dyes, lotions, perfumes, magic potions to destroy. Please be careful with these products. You should not be putting any and everything on your skin, right? That affects your endocrine system, which leads to other things. It can cause infertility, right? It can cause all kinds of things. So something about old companions and ex-friends who have betrayed you, taking you for granted, wished ill upon you, are still watching you, checking for you in secret. Okay, so I'm definitely speaking to Libra, and that is a prophet, a divine feminine prophet. Yeah, these are individuals who refuse to turn from their wickedness, to reject evil and do good, implement the truth, love, justice, balance, and integrity. They rather protect their image here, so they're willing to lie pathologically. They're willing to literally recreate a whole fucking image of what they would want the world to perceive them as, even though it's a whole goddamn lie. But what you do, they encounter you and you read all through that shit. You sever the fuck through that shit. That's why Libra is the Queen of Swords. Woo. So this is talking about some people I'm feeling vengeful towards you, or I'm feeling like I'm definitely picking up like some dudes, like old companions. This can even be females. It says, do not doubt your abilities to teach, provide guidance to others. There are many prophets. Have no fear. You will win many. Whoa, this is cool. There is something you are not sharing. Speak your truth. Be not afraid of your power just because they are. Fearing your power. So want you to sit it aside because Look, it'll be better. It'll just make us all feel comfortable if you fucking just, you know, if you just wasn't as fucking intense or you wasn't as powerful. That's dumb as hell. They don't believe in me, and they don't want you to either. Their hearts are hardened and yours is tender and alive. Also, something about someone stealing your clothes, personal items for magic. So be careful who you allow in your space, Libra. Who you allow in your vehicle, who you allow in your home, whatever the case may be. So it says iris technology extracting data codes and spiritual DNA from the eyes. Beware of face recognition technology. So if you guys have like the what is it called on Apple? If you guys have the face recognition thing, like you may want to disable that. You may want to disable that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You guys could be spending a lot of time like on your social media, stuff like that, because you are like this prophetess of some sort. So just be mindful. Okay, something about corrupt hospitals, prisons, youth centers being exposed, destroyed, but it came out reverse for you guys. So maybe this is the thing that you're not speaking up on, that you're not sharing. There is something you are not sharing. Speak your truth. Be not afraid of your power here, your power of influence. Getting the youth comfortable with AI, artificial intelligence, it doesn't have to just represent technology. This could also just represent false fucking knowledge, false information that is useless, and it doesn't do anything for us. It just pulls us down or keeps us stagnant, right? So getting the youth comfortable with AI to woo parents involvement and participation. So something about an information or information you're supposed to be exposing or sharing here to I guess drive a wedge between this, whatever this is. And it came out again. Corrupt hospitals, prisons, youth centers being exposed and destroyed. So the reason why you could be where is it? So the reason why you could be like holding yourself back or suppressing truths here, they said that there is an evil witch among you. There is an evil witch among you, hiding behind the illusion of threat and betrayal to will harm against you, playing victim. What? Okay, Libra. Because this came out too goddamn clear. Please listen to this. There is an evil witch. And y'all, I swear to God, if I pull from these cards, and what's the card? I think the card says you deserve sugar, not salt. If that goddamn card come out for y'all, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, there is an evil witch among you, hiding behind the illusion. Look at this. Hiding behind the illusion of threat and betrayal to will harm against you, playing victim. Why? Because your ass always want to save the day. But that's just the kind of heart you have. You have that tender heart, right? You genuinely care, right? You genuinely want people to become well, right? Mentally, especially mentally. So this individual, it says intentionally willing, inducing, encouraging, launching suicide spells to attain more youth for ritualistic acts and uses. But what I'm getting to, this could be like this individual could be trying to launch this on you. Trying to send suicidal thoughts toward you, or like your, let's say your siblings or whatever children whose lives that, you know, some youth that's in your life, or a youth whose life you're in that means a lot to you. So I don't know, something like that. Something, and it's something about something not going as planned for you. Something not going as planned. But understanding that that's because the divine has a better plan, a more revised plan. Okay. What else? What else for Libra? So we got Big Pharma came out for you guys as well. And then it says, labor of love is not according to man's definition. Blessing souls is the real labor, thy good and faithful friend. Not only is it the real labor, it's the cure. It is the cure. Right? So somebody trying to bring an end to this divine feminine healing effect and impact and influence that she has in general, like just her presence alone, like. But that shit is fucking impossible, because motherfuckers can't function without it. Unable to function without it. So it says, even if your faith is shrunken to the size of a mustard seed, cherish your faith. It will grow. It is more than enough. Right? So you guys could have been receiving some attacks here to your faith as well, or just feeling a little low, like a little some energy of hopelessness, like, or a little, you know. Spell word dark magic to induce financial issues, slow down finances, financial blockages, and poverty mentality. All right. So let's see what's gonna come out. Because I don't know. I just have a feeling that it's gonna come out about that evil witch. Clarify evil witch. So we got lighthouse. Somebody jealous of your light. They're intimidated by your light. That is crazy. Want you to doubt your worth. Ooh, y'all. You are a lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth here. Somebody you need to let go, or a tree. This could also be a family member or something. But someone or something you need to let go here. Letting go this person from your energy. This person needs to be casted out. I don't know who this is. And it says we're all just stardust, universe. So you're receiving universal clarity, guidance of who this is, who these individuals are. Look, you can't make this shit up. Thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. So you guys may be needing, or you probably will benefit from working with the thorn rune. I can't think of how, the Theriasis or something like that. The Theriasis rune, it's a thorn, right? So it's talking about protection from enemies and or people trying to be a thorn in your side or some shit like that. So it makes me think about Yeshua. So something about trying to damage or create some type of damage to impact your intellectual abilities, your third eye, the crown. Your crown and your third eye here, your crown chakra, right? Because where else would you wear the damn thorns? Like the thorn, where would you wear it? A crown on your head. So being jealous. Oh, something about your seductiveness too. This person is jealous of. They're jealous of your attractiveness. Oh, and how confident you are in yourself and free forming. So you could be a little more juicier and stuff like that, but you sexy as hell, and people just eat that shit up, bro. Eat that shit up because you're confident in who you are, however you are, and looking sexy as hell as well. The fuck? No, I ain't gotta have no flat belly to be sexy and still pull people and shit like that. You still a whole lighthouse. This person hate that shit. Person hate this shit. It's time for healing, not war. You got castle here. This person's still trying to war with you instead of healing. It's like you still on the same shit. If you wanna be free spirited like me and love yourself and this, that, and the third, and be able to weave your own crown, bitch, sit your ass down and fucking heal instead of projecting all the damn time. Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. It always does. And this is the mentality you have, but this person refused to transition into adopting this. They don't want to learn from you because it's you. Just because it's you. Just because it's you. It could be somebody else, but because it's you. They want to challenge it, right? Escape is coming home to yourself and swimming away from situations like this. Swimming away from the situation. So this could also be somebody... This could be somebody you could have conceived a child with, like, or an ex here. I don't know. But somebody thought you were supposed to just stay and tolerate abuse just because you had a child with them or some shit like that. I don't know. Some of you guys could be having fairy visits and stuff. Then we got raindrops. Take a chance on them. Trust your discernment. Individuals coming in asking for like a second chance and stuff like that, just trust your discernment. That's all I'm going to say. That's not my choice to make. Then we have painting the sun back into your sky. I really can't believe it didn't come out, y'all. It didn't come out. Changes are inevitable. Release your guilt. Villain, you can always rewrite the story. And then expectations don't seek anyone's approval. But I'm feeling this energy for you already. That you don't do that. That's why they got a problem. You don't do that. You don't seek their approval. Because you take control of your own narrative. Literally 22, like either a partnership here or some bitch. Like, this is definitely a female. That's a female head. Some evil ass jealous woman lady here, like trying to puppet you. But you already have all the answers that you need for your journey, for your life path. And they just don't want to accept that. No, you need to be more concerned about writing your own damn story. You need to be more concerned about puppeting your own emotions, having your own self-control and discipline. Don't worry about what the fuck I got going on. If you don't approve it, that's okay. It's not your fucking life. So, but y'all, I really do have to go. I'm going to have to continue the signs. And I will continue the signs, I promise. But I'm going to have to continue this at a later time. Because I do have to go. But I love you guys. I hope you was able to benefit, get some clarity from these messages. And I'll see you guys next time.